want to thank, I don't know his name, Tea Party, whatever, for giving my speech. Now I can leave. But anyway, he saved time because I can talk about other things too. So thank you. This is a great town. Never heard of it before, but the only thing I heard of is Marietta. But so on television, and I'm sorry for everybody having to stand up. I'm a little disappointed because everywhere I go, I draw demonstrators, and if they showed up, they chickened out and left. I wanted to talk to them, and they're gone. Probably all 10 of them. Probably couldn't afford the gas to get up here, so, so I'm a little disappointed. But I'm here for all you guys, and not for them. I'm really here for the Tea Party. So now don't get excited. I'm going to tell you where I'm from. I don't want to hear any garbage. Actually, we did win the World Series last year. I'm from Massachusetts, and born and raised, Springfield, and you guys steal the names. You steal the T name. You steal the Minutemen. You steal me. So all you do is steal from Massachusetts. But anyway, that's the way the ball bounces. So I'm very proud to be the sheriff, and I'm going to tell everybody the mistake I made when I ran in 1992. And by the way, I was 60 years old. I never tell my age unless it's senior citizens, and I don't see any here. So I'm not going to tell you my age, but I will give you the date of birth. You can pull out your calculator. So where's the flag? I was born Flag Day, June 14, 1932. So I ran for sheriff when I was 60. 60. Well, very, so you got your calculator going, iPad, whatever that is. So who cares what the age is? So I've done 6, but the mistake I made when I campaigned against that current sheriff that was there is I said the sheriff should be appointed and not elected. I must have been drinking too much Italian wine. So I would have been fired 22 years ago if I had to report to someone. There'd be no underwear, no nothing. So I feel very strong at the constitutional elected sheriff. And I don't report to anybody, including the president, except the 4 million people that we know of. There's a few extra floating around Maricopa County. I'm talking about snowbirds. I'm not talking about anybody else. That's who I report to. So I take that very seriously, and I kicked myself when I said that. I did get elected, though, but that's all right. When I said that, always pick your chief law enforcement officer, which happens to be the sheriff. If you don't like him, kick him out. Go vote for somebody else. That's the way it should be. So knowing that, since I learned my first month in office that I can do what I feel is right for the people, I did a lot of things. The only thing I'm going to talk about until I get to other exciting subjects is the tent city. August 3, if I make it back, which I hope I can leave California tonight, is August 3 at high noon, 112 degrees, 1993, I put those tents up, the Korean War tent. And And they're still there. Yeah. Everybody's been after me on that program. But, oh, by the way, it was 135 degrees in the tents yesterday. Why is everybody excited? Right? It feels like that here today. It's dry heat in the tents. But when anybody says to me, this is awful, I throw this at them, and they shut their mouths. When I say our men and women are fighting for our country, and they are living in tents, so forget it. Then they can't respond. Can't respond. And by the way, everybody in the tents are convicted. All the other 7,000 we have in my jails, they're waiting to be convicted. Oh, I shouldn't say that. They are probably get sued again, because, So they're convicted. So August 3 at high noon, I'll be back in a tent. I go there quite a bit. I'll just be talking about our 21st season of the tents. Now, if the tents are so bad, why did your ex-governor, not the Terminator, he wouldn't want to be near the tents, unless he's making a movie, but Wilson used to be your governor. He came to see the tent, stood next to me when he was running for president. Bob Dole, remember him? He did, he came. And Phil Graham, he was a senator from Texas, he came. McCain, he came. Different times. And they all lose. Nobody ever stands next to me and wins an election. I got a friend that knows Hillary, and I said, will you ask Hillary if she'd come to the tent? Nope. She'll fly over, but she's not coming in, Now the president, he was there a few months ago. He flew over the tents, but he didn't go in. Actually doesn't like me. About 3 years ago, I met with him just briefly in one of those meetings, and the only thing I said to the president, how come you call Joe Biden, who's his vice president, Sheriff Joe? I told him I'm the only Sheriff Joe around. So he looked at me like I was nuts. I felt like telling him, you got to respect the president. You ought to check his teleprompter because I heard him twice say Sheriff Joe, Chicago, all that stuff. But anyway, the tents are very important to me. Veterans I just segregated 200 veterans, unfortunately, that we had in jail for many crimes. So I put them in their separate area, painted all the branches on the wall and the red, white, and blue, the flags. So it's a nice touch. And it's, I think it's important too. We have some sergeants that have been arrested. At least they can help me supervise the privates. So I don't have to worry about riots or anything else. So I did that. Put American flags in every cell. I'm not talking about the veterans, but all the inmates. Nice American flag. Anybody that messes with the American flag, we put them on bread and water. So I had 29 on bread and water last month, which pretty good. We saved some money, So that was good. And then years ago started the God Bless America national anthem every day, so everyone in that jail listens to those songs. I don't care where they're from. So they listen to those songs. So that's just a little extra thing we do. Now, I feel sorry for the veterans in a way, but they still have to wear the underwear and striped uniforms, eat the food. But I didn't do it because of the veterans, but we took away 2 months ago all the meat. So they're all vegetarians now. And so nobody has meat anymore. There's no more bologna sandwiches. It's all vegetarian. And I think that's good for their health. And we do save a little money. Our meals were the cheapest, I would say, in the United States a day.